Hi there, Miranda Alt here with Keller Williams Success Real Estate and the Miranda Alt team with your money market update for Monday, October 2nd, 2023. Thanks so much for watching. A quick look at your Montgomery County numbers for the last 7 days. We had 108 new listings, 111 go under contract, 145 closed sales, 54 price changes, 2 on the expired list, and 31 on the private market. So when we're looking at these numbers, it's clear that there are less buyers in the market right now. Now, while we still have more homes going under contract than we have newly listed, so we're still not making any headway in that new inventory or in the inventory department, we definitely have far less buyers transacting right now. We had 145 closed sales. Now that's higher than we've had in a while. However, you have to remember that closed sales are more indicative of what was happening 30, 60, 90 days ago than they are of the current market, what's happening right now. So 108 new listings, that's low. That is not a lot of new listings. And 111 under contract, while that's still more than there were newly listed, it's very low. So the Feds met last week or 2 weeks ago now, and we know that they took a pause on hiking rates, and they were hoping that would, most people were hopeful that that would result in mortgage rates coming down, but it actually did not have that effect at all. Mortgage rates went up yet again last week. The average mortgage rate is 7.3%, but that's not the rate that people will get. That's the rate that the Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are lending it at, but then whatever federal institution or whatever institution you're getting your loan from is going to add some points onto that so that they can actually make some money because no one works for free. So the average rate that people are actually getting is like 8%. Now, when I was at my open house yesterday, we still had a ton of traffic. I think we had at least 15 groups of families come through. Now, I also was knocking on doors with all the neighbors and having lots of conversations. So this is kind of what I'm hearing. What I'm hearing is a lot of people, the neighbors were all wondering who's still buying a house right now. Man, the market's going to crash. We wouldn't want to enter the market right now because we wouldn't want to be involved in these crazy prices. Prices are so high. I'm still hearing those things. Oh, we're going to wait for the market to crash. Oh, wish we could sell our house right now because the market's going to crash. I'm still hearing people talking about this market crashing stuff. So I want to talk to you a little bit about why exactly the market is not going to crash, regardless of the fact that interest rates are higher than they've been in this millennium, right? So we haven't had rates this high since 2000, but these rates are normal. You have to remember that in 2008, we had a very weird situation going on and prices were way too high for the annual curve. They're higher now than they were then. However, we can count on a 4% annual appreciation of homes, inflation, all of those things. So in 2008, the prices were 22% above the annual inflation or the annual appreciation curve. Right now, they're right on track. So while these prices feel really high, they actually are not. They're actually appreciating at appropriate levels. We were just so low for so long that people feel like it's really bad. Let me give you some numbers to illustrate exactly what's going on, okay? So mortgage rates are higher than they've been in a long time. Yes, everybody's freaking out about that, but get used to it. The Feds have a policy of higher for longer right now. So we're probably going to see these interest rates be high for at least, they're going to be and when I say high, that's all relative, right? Higher than they've been. The historical average is 8%. So they're going to be around the historical average for probably the next year, possibly 18 months. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm so wrong. Some people are hoping that we'll have lower interest rates, like around 6% by March. That would be fantastic, but I don't see that happening. So here's what's going on. According to Realtor.com, the median listing price is up 1.1%. Days on market are relatively unchanged, and new listings are down 7.5%. So that's kind of what's going on. But keep in mind, I still had a bunch of people coming through the open house, so we know there are still buyers out there. We just have extremely low inventory, and we have less buyers, but open houses are still really busy because there's just so little on the market. Okay, so according to InfoSparks, which is the information system that the Midwest region's data system puts together, right? So this is straight from the MLS, information about what was happening in 2008 versus now. So in Crystal Lake, the average price in 2013, so not 2008, but 2013, the average sales price in Crystal Lake was 176,589. Boy, that sounds delightful, doesn't it? Right now, it's 366,582. Now, in 2013, prices were way below that 4% annual curve. They were really low. It was a great time to buy, but that time is over, and they were underpriced. So 2013 in Crystal Lake, 176,000. Currently, 366. That's a big jump in 10 years, but it's just because our market is recovering. It's a good thing. In 2008, and in 2013, our month supply, let's keep with 2013. Our month supply was 8.1 months. Now remember, we measure our inventory and how many months it will take to sell out of whatever is currently listed. 4 to 6 months inventory is a fair and balanced market. Anything over 6 months inventory is a seller's or is a buyer's market. Anything under 4 months inventory is a buyer's market. So in 2013, we had the average sales price of 176,000. We had 8 months supply. So buyer's market, huge buyer's market. And we had, currently in Crystal Lake, we have 366,000 is the average sales price. We have 1.2 months inventory. We don't have anywhere near enough homes to sell. I just saw my dogs running in the background. They're going crazy. Sorry, sidebar. I'm very ADD. But in 2013, we had 8 months supply. We now have 1.2 months supply. This is a seller's market. We don't have enough homes to sell still. And the only way we're going to get more homes to sell is by builders building. People think, oh, well, you know, if the interest rates come down, more people will list their house. And that's probably true. More people will be more willing to sell their house. But if those people are also buying another house, that is a moot effect on our inventory. That doesn't create more inventory if they're going to sell a house and buy another house. That just means there might be a little bit more to choose from for buyers, but the competition is not going to change. So homes are still selling at 99% of their list price in Crystal Lake, 98% of their list price in Cary, 100% of their list price in Lake in the Hills. These are all averages, obviously. We have very low inventory in all of those areas. We have very high demand. Even though interest rates are going up, there are still buyers that want to buy. One of the couples that came through my open house yesterday, they don't have anything to sell. They're currently living with family. They want to move out on their own. Okay, those are the people that are moving. People ask me all the time, who's moving? Those people are moving. When are prices going to crash? Never. They're not coming down. The market's not going to crash. In 2008, which is the only time in history when we had a crash in the housing market, and that was actually a banking crisis. When that happened in 2008, this is crazy. Where did I write it? In 2008, our month's supply in Crystal Lake was 16.6%. Remember, I just said anything over 6 months is a buyer's market. We had 16.6 months inventory in Crystal Lake. Sorry, not percent, months inventory. 6.6 months inventory. That means on average, homes were on the market over a year in 2008. Yet prices were sky high in a buyer's market. That is not happening. That is not what we have right now. So there's no indicators that we would have a crash. So stop asking when prices are coming down, because they're not. And those of you that are out there waiting on the sidelines, waiting for interest rates to come down, for prices to come down, you're going to be waiting a very long time. I don't know when interest rates are going to come down. It'd be great if they came down in 2024. However, that would come with a mixed bag, because if we have interest rates come down next year and we don't have more inventory, the multiple offers and the bidding wars are going to get crazy, and it's going to be very difficult to navigate. Now, I'm sure that I'll be able to navigate it with my clients. It won't be, we'll be able to get through it, but it'll be tough. So if interest rates stay high, we'll have very serious buyers. We'll allow builders to catch up and build more inventory so that we can actually make some headway in that inventory. And people who are still buying right now, they're still going to find houses. My listing that we do have multiple offers. We're still seeing that. And we have 3 offers currently on that property. So we're still seeing multiple offers. We're just not seeing as many offers. So we might be getting 4 offers on a property, not 15. I had one property earlier this spring that had 29 offers. So we are still seeing the same competition. It's just maybe not to the level that it was at. But these numbers don't lie. We had way more inventory in 2008 than we have right now. We have very low inventory. Yes, prices are high, but they're high because of supply and demand. That is a reliable economic principle. They're not going up just because time is passing, which is what happened in 2008. So we are not in the 2008 scenario. I don't know how many times I got to tell you this. It's not going to happen. And, you know, I love it when people tell me, oh, we're going to wait. Prices are going to come down. Man, there's a crash coming. And I say, why? Tell me why there's a crash coming. And people say, I don't know. It just seems like prices are too high and they should come down. No, they're not coming down. We have very low supply, very high demand. That is why prices are going up, and they will continue to go up until we get builders that are catching up with the demand. So I'm Miranda Alt with Keller Williams Success Real Estate. Thanks so much for watching today. I am off to a golf outing, hence why I'm wearing what I'm wearing. New Directions Addiction Recovery Services. We had Zero Fest on Saturday. We have our golf outing today. So wish me luck. Hope I can actually hit the darn balls. Have a great day. Bye.